Hello, welcome to the May 2019 video edition of the Iowa General Fund Monthly Revenue Memo. I am Jeff Robinson, Senior Fiscal Analyst for the Iowa Legislative Services Agency, the nonpartisan support agency of the Iowa Legislature. Net general fund revenue increased $145 million this May compared to May of 2018. In percentage terms, this was an increase of 28.1%. The outsized increase was the result of significant monthly growth in individual income tax, corporate income tax, and insurance premium tax. May's significant growth was also due in part to the low level of net receipts deposited last May, as May 2018 recorded the lowest May net revenue of the past dozen years. On a fiscal year basis, net revenue growth through May has increased $503 million and 8.4%. Individual income tax is up over $200 million, and corporate income and insurance premium tax have both contributed significant growth this year. Recent individual income tax growth has been aided by federal income tax reductions that became effective January of 2018. Iowa allows income tax payers to deduct 100% of federal income taxes paid from their income for state tax purposes. So federal actions that lower income taxes act as a tax increase for Iowa income tax purposes. The growth boost due to federal deductibility has been tempered somewhat by state income tax reductions enacted in 2018 and effective January 2019. While the fiscal year-to-date income tax growth of 6.6% is significant, this chart depicting the 12-month moving total of net individual income tax deposits shows that the recent growth trend is well within the normal range of recent history. Iowa also allows companies subject to the state corporate income tax to deduct 50% of federal corporate income taxes paid from their Iowa income when computing Iowa corporate income tax. Like individual income tax, this causes federal corporate income tax decreases to function as Iowa corporate income tax increases for corporations owing both federal and state income tax. Congress significantly lowered federal corporate income taxes effective tax year 2018. This chart depicting the 12-month moving total of Iowa corporate income tax shows that net deposits have jumped noticeably in the past 12 months and are now at a record level. While other factors such as economic growth and lower tax credit redemptions could be contributing to the recent growth boost, the reduction in corporate federal tax deductions is likely a significant factor. Like other states, Iowa's tax on insurance companies functions as a sales tax on premiums paid. Companies are generally subject to an Iowa tax rate of 1% of premiums. Companies not domiciled in Iowa may be subject to a premium tax rate higher than 1% if the company's domiciled state uses a tax rate higher than 1%. Federal income taxes do not factor into the state taxes owed by an insurance company. This chart shows the 12-month moving total for Iowa premium tax deposits. The increase that began this past March is unprecedented, at least in recent history. Since the Iowa tax rate has not changed, and recent federal tax changes do not impact the calculation of Iowa insurance taxes, the large increase must have other explanations. Since the premium tax functions as a sales tax, insurance premiums paid by Iowans would need to have nearly doubled in the last year to alone produce the recent growth, and this is highly unlikely. Other possible explanations include reduced redemptions of tax credits by insurance companies, tax payments made earlier than normal, changes in the state of domicile for one or more large insurance companies, or increases in the insurance premium tax rate used in another state or states. A full explanation may not be available for some time. In summary, while the month of May produced substantial revenue growth, the amount of net revenue deposited was actually lower than the historic norm. Year-to-date, net revenue on a fiscal year basis is up 8.4%, and that exceeds current estimates by a wide margin. Individual income tax growth for the fiscal year is strong, and this indicates that tax year 2018 tax returns were also strong. But much of the strength can likely be traced to the Iowa tax increase that results from recent federal tax decreases. Corporate tax growth is even stronger, with some of this growth also the result of the reduced federal income taxes available to deduct from Iowa corporate taxable income. And finally, recent significant growth in insurance premium tax revenue is unprecedented and will require additional time to analyze. Goodbye, thank you, and please check out the next monthly video memo in early July.